Oh, I'm going to be sharing with you how to put the FastBridge early reading assessments for Spanish on two screens so that you can assess students in a video conferencing format. So first you have to have the student resources downloaded. Please locate that on your page and open it so that you can see it in half the screen. I'm going to go through and show you that right now. I'm going to using Adobe Acrobat Reader, I'm going to go and open up a document that I need to have for my students. So I'm going to go through my screen until I get to appropriate document. Okay. These are the resources for early reading in Spanish. Having prepared this ahead of time, I looked at it, I know I want page 29. But also, when you are sharing the screen, please note that you will have all of this material over to the right. So to remove that, so it's just the student information showing, you go on the top next to where the zoom buttons are. I'm going to click on the page sizing icon, and I'm going to put it in read mode. So you notice that it fills up most of the screen. Now, I want to get this to a half screen size because I want to be looking at FastBridge on one half of my screen while the student is looking at the other half. So in the upper right-hand corner, I'm going to click on the resize button, and I'm going to move this in so that it takes up about half of my screen. You'll notice that it does continue to shrink, so I don't want to make it too small. So I'm going to make that just a little bit larger. Then I'm going to scroll to the page that I want. I know that I want page 29. You'll see that all of the early reading resources are here. So I want page 29, which is the beginning of the section called Sight Words. Okay. Once I've set that up, I'm going to go back to my FastBridge screen, and having logged in, I'm going to go to my screening block. I'm going to select my early reading in Spanish. Here are my students. And I'm also going to resize, I don't need to resize this screen yet, but I'm going to in a moment. So again, sight words. I'm going to click on that to get it ready for my first student. Here's how you get this to work in a half screen size. If you click on the button just to make it smaller, you will lose the functionality of the entire page. So we're going to open that back up. Notice next to my login icon in the upper right-hand corner, if I click on the settings, I'm going to see a zoom option. I'm going to take this down to about 67%, whatever is comfortable for you, but it needs to fit on a half page. Actually, I can take it down to 50% because I can still read that and follow along. I'll bring it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to click on the resize the page. And now, by doing this, I can see both of the FastBridge tool that I will need to screen Judith, as well as the page that Judith will ultimately be seeing. So I can prepare my page. Next, I'm going to go and share my screen with the student, but keep in mind that I only want to share the screen that is the the student document. So by sharing my screen, I can pick the option of the student document, clicking share. So this is what you will see, the student will see. On the other side of the screen is the running document that I can, in FastBridge, that I can use for screening. So having both of them open, having only this box that there's a green line around it for me, having that open is what the student will see. And then the student can go through and you control the page for the student. So if you need to move to the next set of sight words, you continue to do that for them. On the other side, I will just share again this, what you are not seeing. You're not seeing this component on the other half of my screen, so I can follow along, starting the timer, running, checking the boxes, clicking on things where I need to click, and then saving and submitting when it's completed. So that's kind of a brief overview of how to do this assessment with two screens. Student looking at only one while you're looking at FastBridge on another. Please let me know if there are any questions. Please contact me at fast@madison.k12.wi.us. Thank you.